I'd love to share with you a case example, an amazing case of a female chiropractor. She runs an incredible business, has now for 14 years. The practice is very solid, very established. She has had multiple associates, really effective contracts, a couple of them that were with her for a year, a couple for a couple of years, and in every case have exited on really great terms, them moving on to something else. So if anything, she's actually been leading and guiding her associates to go off and do things that they really dream of doing. She does not, though, have a system or a model in place for either a sale to a future associate, or if you can imagine, she's always looking for that next associate because she doesn't want to have to go back 5 days a week and all the hours into the clinic. So there's great billings, there's the great business system. On top of that, she's developed some other outside entrepreneurial ventures. She's invested very smartly and very wisely in different things. But what was starting to happen is as she and I met and we started having these conversations, what she recognized in the things we were talking about is that she didn't have a sales strategy, and she absolutely did not have someone in place then to either groom for that future purchase or that, she could do that outside sale. More importantly, she'd done some really wise things financially, but she was not independent and ready that she could just walk away from it if she wanted to. Now, I don't call it an exit strategy because that means you're going to leave in 10 years, but the more we talked about the things she'd love to do and love to create, we were able to sit down and find 2 places that she could enhance and get herself ready for that 10-year exit. So number 1 was the attitudes and the intentions and the mentality of these next associates. And she's now got a 2-year and a 5-year and a 10-year plan, which will include 2 associates that are different hires than she has ever hired before. She now knows that, and she's really clear on that. The second strategy is that she, more than most people in our profession, is a world-class saver. But some of the things that she had chosen to do with those funds had opened her up to some great losses. So she was actually not in the financial position that she potentially could have been if she made some other choices. So I was able to introduce her to some people that could really help her with some other financial strategies and approaches. And she now has also her 10-year financial exit strategy to complete financial independence. So here was someone that was already in a really, really good position, loved the practice, fabulous life, great family, all those things that we talk about, and yet she was missing that exit step. So there's just one example of someone that, was able to apply a couple of specific distinctions that is actually changing her entire life.